Are you tired of struggling to manifest your desires? Well, in this video, we're going to be looking at how to manifest effortlessly and what we need to do to be able to do this. Because manifestation should be effortless. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't mean to say we shouldn't be putting work into trying to achieve what it is we want to achieve at the same time. But the actual manifestation of it is effortless. And we have to look inwards to be able to create this. Whilst we have our minds back and forth, stress, strain, monkey mind, blah, 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 it's going to be a real challenge to manifest. Trust me, I should know. I'm ADD. The amount of work it took me to be able to get to a point where I could calm the mind, raise my vibration, sit in that frequency. It was a challenge. But when I learned how to do this, well, they talk about changing your reality or quantum jumping or quantum realities or whatever you wish to call it. It really is very powerful stuff. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't going to require a little effort on your part to get to the point of being effortless. That's rather paradoxical, but it does start that way. We have to get to a point where we can sit, and I'm going to give you a very powerful trick to be able to do this. We have to get to a point where our monkey mind, the external stresses and strains of our life, no longer pull us and shove us, and our monkey mind and everything it says and all the negativity no longer holds over us. We could almost think of this as, in a dualistic terminology, good and bad karma. Because we create these things during our whole life, which builds up the program of our monkey mind, which leads to us not even consciously, but thoughts subconsciously talking to us the whole time. And so we get into a state, we get into a flow with all the stresses and strains, and we just sit there managing the state we are in. And whenever we think we're starting to get somewhere, what many people find is more stresses, more strains, more things seem to come out of the woodwork to make it even harder. For that part, it's very simple. We just have to not react and give away our energy to those things that come until they subside. It's about riding the wave, sitting just in that middle point, the balance, the flow, just like a surfer. At the top, you can't be there for long. At the bottom, the wave's going to crash on you, but just sitting in the middle, just flowing along that wave is where you can sit nice and comfortably. So you don't react to the tops, you don't react to the bottoms. You just sit and you just go for a ride. So how do we get to this point fast? It does take a little bit of effort, as I said. Yet we have to have an understanding of what the monkey mind is, where The vast majority of the population live because they never understand these things. Most people look out from their monkey mind. They are trapped in their ego, in their beliefs, in their thoughts, in their patterns, in their habits, in their cycles. And that is all held within this tiny little part of our brain. Once you realize that, and I say brain, but within the brain, we have the energy internally and externally. But this tends to be located for most people within the physical body, within the head. And when we learn to literally just take a step back and observe this little part of us, this, we get to see how peaceful life can be. Once we're in that state, we can then just connect and flow to our energy. And you may observe now, you may start to feel there's been a change. See if you can connect to the energy that I'm now sending you here. This state of flow, this state of peace. Just feel it for a second. Can you feel that? You might feel a buzzing somewhere in your body, a denseness, tingling, a tickling. You might start to spontaneously cough or yawn. Just feel that. And so now, from where you are within your body, I want you to imagine taking a step back from yourself. And it's as though you are looking at yourself from behind you now. Now take one step to the left. Peaceful here, isn't it? Now from behind yourself, look at your energy body. That would be the denseness of your physical body. Look at your head. You'll find within there is this tiny little thing, this little cell, this little room, this little space, this little peanut from where you've been looking out of your entire life. If you've done this correctly, and you hold this, and you make sure you are not drawn back to that little space within your head. It feels good, doesn't it? Space, peace. You are now working with your inner mind. Just sit here just for a second. Just feel how beautiful this space is. Feel how stress has just melted away. So from this space, what we wish to do is learn to live here and not be drawn back into that little cell within our brain. And I can tell you, things are going to try and bring you back. The telephone rings, it'll bring you back. Some stress comes along, it'll bring you back. You pick up your phone and start doom scrolling. You put on the television, you talk to your boss, it'll bring you back. Because that is where you have lived your life up to now. So you have to keep taking that step back. From here, we can now say, I'm simply going to feel the flow of the peace, of the energy within me. And I wish you to feel how easy it is. Stay connected to the energy that I'm sending you from the video. And now just feel some gratitude right now for the moment you are in. Yes, this is key number 2. Just feel gratitude for being alive in this present moment, in this point of peace. Now, manifestation doesn't mean you are going to get something new in your life. Doesn't mean you're going to reach a goal. It means realizing you already have it. Now, granted, there may be a delay before it presents itself to you. But when you're outside that controlling monkey mind, that little peanut in your brain, and you're in this place of peace, of rest, of gratitude, and you simply realize the thing you want. Now, at the beginning, keep it small. Test this. Don't say, oh, I'm all in. I'm going to go for that. Just try and manifest something small. When I say something small, just try and manifest, for example, over the next few hours, over the next few days, someone is going to do me a great kindness. Simple as that. And hold this state for as long as you can, all day, every day, for the next couple of days. Every time you go back in, take a step out, be in this place. And when someone does you that kindness that can come in many shapes and sizes, recognize it, feel grateful for it. Now, that is something that is external from you. It is a kindness someone gives to you. And this will be a great proof that you can, in fact, manifest anything because you already have it. But it will be a test for you. And when you realize that this happens, you can simply sit in this state and work your way to bigger and bigger things. And follow the intuition. So that great kindness someone does to you, return it either to that person or pay it forward to someone else. And these things will have a butterfly effect, a knock-on effect. And when you realize just effortlessly being in this inner state, knowing that you already have whatever it is you thought you wanted, over time, you will find, as if by magic, things start flowing. Now, of course, keep these things open. Do not say to yourself, oh, next Thursday, I'm going to win the lottery. because you're then playing within the chaos theory, you're playing with so many statistical difficulties compared to, I'm going to have an influx, an input of wealth. I'm going to receive some financial help, gain, benefit from something or somewhere. I'm going to be open to it. I'm going to be looking for it. I'm going to be working towards it. This could be as simple as, if you have a job, start talking to people about getting a raise and see whether that raise, by talking to people, whoever you have to talk to in the company you work for, see if that raise materializes. Now, again, keep this real. If you work for the government, for a state, that's going to be slightly harder. But in a private company, it's more likely. So we have to keep goals realistic. And if that then happens, we get more proof. Simply by being in this state, by vibrating at this level, by being in a state of calm, peace, by riding the middle of that wave, just sitting there. Not like a short border surfing, up and down and up and down, more like a long border, just cruising along down the center of the wave. Things can start to happen. If you want more help with the monkey mind, go to theawakenenergy.com and check out Manifest with Skeed. And there I have both a free PDF to download, which can help you plan things, but I have a paid course there that can really help you get to the depths of breaking down the boundaries of the monkey mind and realizing things very, very quickly, which will help you go even further, even faster. Or simply just watch more of the videos on my channel where I explain many things about manifesting here. When you learn to live in this state of flow, of peace, of balance, with this energy of peace, of abundance, of gratitude, things will start to flow. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video.